Hey traders, it is Monday night. Wall Street was closed today, President's Day in the US. Unfortunately, the world does not stop and some crap's happening, right? All right, so what do I do when I get antsy? I look at charts. So I'm reviewing STZ, which I don't even remember if I've ever done it, but it's looking pretty interesting. And here's the thing. So do your own homework. I'm not recommending anybody take any trades. And by the way, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, trash it. Whatever you do, comment. Let's debate. Just be civil about it. Okay. So I don't have any experience with the fans of STZ, so I don't think there's much to complain about. Somewhat stable P&L, so predictable business. Used to be profitable, now isn't. Maybe it's the pandemic, maybe it isn't. I don't know. 5 times sales, okay, there's not a problem. Let's see, cash-wise. They generate about almost 3 billion, 2.8 billion cash from their own operations. So nothing, debt to asset, nothing flagrantly wrong with it. So let's talk charts. That's wrong. By the way, we have a situation where it is quite a bit off the highs, 16%. This is a daily chart. I believe it's 1 year worth of data. So fairly standard stock look that people set. And for me, if you force me to trade this stock, headlines aside, don't know much about its fundamentals, I would take a bullish position into this support zone. Why do I say it's support? A couple of reasons. Mainly, it's right there. Price is truth. They were buyers inside this whole zone last time it was here, and it was a long term, 4 months. And then the rally out of it was pretty substantial. Now, Nick, what about the crash? Well, I can explain that. Once they lost this ledge, this was a mathematical drop. So from here to here, I'm going to say 26 points-ish. So from here to here is 25 point-ish. So I wasn't quite surgical with the levels. So if you want to be sticky about it, let's go Peloton, as the commercial says, right? So it's in a zone which is the target of this head and shoulders. Kind of a wonky head and shoulders, so it depends where you put the stick. So all I know is it's falling into support. And look how old this thing is. I had resistance here and they broke out of it in a big way. So a couple of things can happen. Some people know how to trade by buying a dip into zone. So they have a way to catch the falling knife using options without committing to a certain price. I love that strategy. So I won't recommend it. I will recommend it once I share it with my members. So that would be one way. The other way is to wait for an ascending trend to develop and chase it. But I can tell you that somewhere in here, there's going to be a buy the dip moment in between these dots. And then they're going to come back and try to tackle each one of these levels independently. So every level they lost on the way down will be a problem on their way up. And then they will have opportunities to break out from these problems. So this is a ledge that cost them a lot of money before. They are probably going to use it to break out to get to the next ledge and so forth. So it will not be a straight shot up unless there's a headline. This is a problem that if they fall below it convincingly, it becomes a problem. Otherwise, this is support. By the way, this orange line here is volume profile. If you need to learn new tricks, new tools, this is where they say price is truth. This is actually price. Why? Volume bars down here tell you when the volumes happened. Who cares? This same information, they're telling me at what price they happened. So now I know that at or below 215, both sides love it. This is where they traded it the most actively. This is the second most, third most, fourth most, so on. So that is support falling into it. If you fall below it, it becomes resistance on the way up. So, of course, this will follow Wall Street. And, of course, this will have to deal with the headlines that are going on. And every level up here is going to be resistance that they lost, that they tried to hold and they lost, will be resistance on the way up. So might as well put another one where I saw it. Oh, okay, so that's redundancy, but that's okay. It's there. Gotta make them straight. The OCD in me is kicking in, starting to twitch over here. Okay, so this is what it is. Now we're only looking at daily. What about the weekly so we can get perspective? All right, oops, that's not what I meant. Turn off all the noise. All right, so whatever I do, I should put a stop if it loses 208 convincingly. Losing 208 could bring about a lot of pain, a lot more pain. Okay, that is the support we were counting on. If you lose it, then it becomes a painful matter, and you try it again later. So boy, that chart has not changed much in a long time. So I try to get long here. If it doesn't work, I get out. I try to get long here. Simple as that. And this down here, I have alerts. Buy, buy, buy. Sound familiar? No, I've never heard of the guy. Okay, so this one here, 208, I'll put an alert, and my alert will say very scientific. Ruh-roh. What did I say? 208? Nope, that's 206. That's giving it too much leeway. 207.8. Very scientific. I'll zoom in and check it out one day. What is that? Look at that. I got it pretty close. Okay, so we'll go to the actual value, which was 207.35. I told you, I gotta make it neat. That is the look for STZ. No emotions, no I love it, no I hate it. Opportunity. If it doesn't work, I'm out. I'll try again lower. That's about it. So somebody who didn't book profits here need to join my group. These things are so easy to do. I mean, to avoid all this disappointment. We did it with Upstart. Nailed it 2 times already. A lot of lines, but it's because we nailed it 2 times. Anyway, so don't get stuck. Be safe this week. Violent headline mode. We are hostage to headlines, which means whatever you think about whatever you're trading, you think solidly about it, knock it down a notch, because there's that extra oomph that comes from the outside. Oh, there's boots on the ground. No, there's a summit. No, there's no summit. No, somebody lied. Somebody tweeted a joke. Oh my God. Okay, so just protect yourself. Stay sane. Later.